Philadelphia Eagles. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. Off we go from South Philly. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready. Black, 95. Hut.
Throwing to begin is Love. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
In trouble, and down he goes. In danger of an opening 3 and out. They face 3rd and 10.
Black Ultra, ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. A gain of 17 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Come on, set.
41-yard line.
Ready.
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the double.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
Set. 50, green. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. His pass taken in by Shaheed. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards on the play.
That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll get that out wide to Sampson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Blaster, 6. Hut.
To throw is Love. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
On the ball.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
And less than a yard.
White. Claws, red. Red, cycle. Smash, red. Ready.
Here's Love. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Okay,
1st and
right.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Trouble, 38. Set.
Now Love toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Dylan Sampson was the man he was trying to hook up with there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process comes from experience.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. That one broken up in the end zone. And it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they will finally run him down. A huge play for Dallas. And even 30 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
First and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60. Ready.
They'll try and run the option left. They'll pitch it to Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Ready.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hold it ready. Get it.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. Mark him right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a first down picked up on the ground.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Now quickly to Golden on the RPO, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Cougar Knights.
Milroe now off the bootleg. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go. Let's go.
On third down, Milrow. And he's in. Malik Washington. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Cowboys move out to a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
And they're on the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Come on. 6. Mega. Yellow. Hut.
Back to throw is Love. That'll be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So,
and he'll take it on in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown.
That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Sampson. We'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2 minutes remaining. here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
Okay.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Black blue. Ready, ready. Black, 95, green jack. Black shot. Ready?
Now Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll go for it. Love. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Out to his right. Off he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short on the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready! Ready, ready.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Malik Washington. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. We're going to stop it here. There is an injured Cowboy. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. To return is Greg Dortch. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. Hut.
Love to throw it on first down. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Ready.
It's a gain of 11.
Blue strike.
That's good for an Eagles
Hut.
first down.
Ready.
On first down, it's Love. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Love to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very snap there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now
Ready.
2nd and 10.
Claws red. Here we go. Set. Drilled black. 95. Hut.
Here's Love to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
Get it. Steady.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
70 Timberwolves. Hurt.
Williams in motion.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Out of the gun. It's no. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And the Eagles are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Field
It's now
flat.
third and less than a yard.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, Love. That's caught by Hill. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Sampson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Extra point on Gano is up and good. And the Eagles get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the end zone, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Okay, break.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And it'll be blocked out shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
60 bikes.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9. Play action, it's Milrow. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Etor Gross-Matos. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
18.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Moving left. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. On 4th down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Smash, red. Come on, set.
We'll go play action with Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go blue. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. Shaheed with the catch. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
It's a gain of 11.
38.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Let's go now. Set.
On the ground, it's Simpson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Love. This one complete to Ridley. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
That's another Eagles
Ball red.
1st down.
Let's go.
Here's Love. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. And he's going to set up 2nd and 1.
On the ready. Shot. 17. Here we go. Set. Ready.
To throw is Love. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I can recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers, and the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
Here we go.
Ready. Milroe gonna hold on to this one. He works free, right side. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 reps. 60 reps. Ready.
To throw is Love. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Love. Complete. Ridley on the reception. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing is Love. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot as a gain of 18.
For the Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard.
They'll give it to Sampson. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
17-yard line.
Back to throw is Love. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Now it is 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Love.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Black Ultra. White. Ready?
On second down, Love. He's got it at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Eagles. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Eagles will cut the deficit down to 4. Now back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. This one complete to Washington. Now he's loose again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Oh, wait, Washington. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
His kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 31, Eagles 24.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. A return now from the 4. Ooh, and they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Claws red. Black shot. 6. Mega. Cut.
On 1st down, it's Love. To the right side here, pass is caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Red. Yellow.
At the 38-yard line.
Steel. Black.
A 2nd down throw for Love. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And the Cowboys will take over at their own 15.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. Forced out left. Now he'll run it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Dallas.
Let's go.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the Eagles' 40-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Come on, come on. Set. 19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Cowboys. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Dortch now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready up. Down. 45. White. Black Ultra. Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. He'll get that out wide to Sampson.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and
And open downfield, it's Johnson. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Love to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's That's a quick first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on, really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready? From the gun, it's Milrow. He's got Gesicki open down the field.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.